Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to another episode of Duelyst Challenges. Today we're going through the Realm of Dreams. This is going to be another 5 kind of challenge set, and we're going to go through and learn slightly more advanced tactics for each of the factions here, and it should help you get a better grasp on some of the more interesting strategies you can perform. So on first into the Lyonar challenge, Swiftness of Movement, we are going to be looking at Celerity, which is something we looked at a little bit before, and this one isn't too terribly difficult. We currently have the Sunstone Bracers, which is +1 attack for our general. We have Give All Friendly Minions +1/+1 with War Surge, and we have Divine Bond, giving plus attack equal to its health. Now, you will see that we do have one provoke enemy here, and these other 2 enemies do not matter. You have Calibero. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Calibero, the big guy with a sword, standing here. He's got 3 life left, so we need to be able to do 3 damage to him. So first things first, let's go ahead and drop out this War Surge. This will give every ally that I have +1/+1, making the Azurite line, which is our Celerity ally, get 3 attack. You can see a correlation there. And we have Silverguard Squire sitting here with 2/5. You want to use this ability first because it's +1/+1. It gives him more life, so we need to use that first and then go into Divine Bond to boost him up to 7. This is still not enough to kill this Ironcliff Guardian, but with Sunstone Bracers on our hero, we have a grand total of 10 damage here between them. Reason why we want to kill him with the hero and the Squire is this guy's going to have to move twice to actually get up to the hero. So we can't really attack and then move. You have to move first and then attack. By attacking, you forfeit the rest of your turn. So we have to move down here, move into the center between the 2 enemy allies, and stab Calibero. Reason these allies are here are actually to prevent you from moving forward and attacking him at an angle, which would allow you to just move once and attack once. But let's go ahead and finish him off, and that is the end of the first challenge, and we are going to jump straight into the second challenge as soon as this little victory screen ends. Yes, sir, you got a little bit of loading to go on there, but we're going to jump right into the Abyssian Gifts Unforgiven, and this one is use Dying Wish to defeat the Songhai General in 1 turn. This is one of the weird ones that requires you to know that, hey, I still have cards in the deck. You notice that we still have 2 cards in the deck, and we have these Void Hunters, which is whenever they have a Dying Wish, whenever they die, they draw a card, and we happen to have an 8/8 sitting here right in front of our hero, and a 2/3 range there. Now, we don't see how we're going to deal with that range. All we have is a Saber Spine Tiger. If you want, you can replace it and it'll draw the next card, but it's not going to matter. We're going to have all of our cards in our hand by the end of this. The strategy here is we've got to move both of these Void Hunters forward, and we do want them to die, but we want them to die on this Hammond Blade Seeker, and yeah. It's going to go ahead and smack him down. You'd think, oh, this guy has 10 life. He's going to be a royal pain in the butt to kill. But fortunately, by getting our draws out, we notice that we have Crossbones to destroy this poor little ranged guy. And we have Shadow Reflection to give an ally +5 attack, which is going to push him up to an 8/2. So he's going to deal 8 damage in 1 swing. And we have the extra 2 damage here. Now, where you put the Crossbones doesn't matter that much. Just don't put it kind of like in the spot that you want to move. So that's why I try to cast it first. That way anywhere I can put it here will be fine. So we go ahead and cast it on him and smack. Bang. He's dead. We can move up forward, take that ally's spot, and drop out the Saber Spine Tiger. Doesn't matter where we drop him as long as it's close enough to the hero to hit him. And we'll give him +3 attack, boosting him up to 8, and we shall just finish him off. Boom and boom. Problem solved. The next challenge, as soon as we get out of here, is going to be, if I remember correctly, it's going to be the Magmar one, yeah. Artifact Destruction. This one is a little bit convoluted as far as how it works, but it's also somewhat straightforward. Starting out, we have all of our cards from our deck in our hand. We have Destroy All Minions with 3 or less attack, which is going to be just all these random, like, crappies over here. We've got a Destroy Any Minion with the lowest attack or tied for the lowest attack. Currently, that would be one of these guys over here, so we don't want to cast it yet. We got to get rid of this Black Solace. Now, as far as the hero, the reason why this is Artifact Destruction is he currently has the ability of the Spectral Blade over here. Your general gains +2 attack, boosting it up to 4, which means it would kill our hero if we attacked it in the wrong order. And also, whenever your general destroys an enemy minion, you restore 2 health to your general. This is slightly important, so let's go ahead, let's get moved up close to him so I can explain the rest of it. We're going to use Plasma Storm first to get rid of all these guys in that little C shape. Then we're going to use Natural Selection on him to destroy that one target. And we want to move up here in front of the enemy general. Now, if we were to attack with the 6-1, it would die and he'd gain back 3 life. If we attack with our hero would die and we lose. This guy, not going to die, but yeah, he's going to deal 5 damage, and then we'd do 6, and that's still not enough to kill him, so he'd get the health back and we would have to worry about it. But we've got Rust Crawler, which destroys a random enemy artifact. It doesn't matter where you put him, just don't put him in any of these 3 spots. This is why I'm summoning it last. Go ahead and drop this out, and it's going to destroy that Spectral Blade. So this drops him down to 2 attack, and now all we have to do is just go through and attack with everybody. He won't gain back any life, and he doesn't have enough to kill our hero. So that just finishes him off right there, Exacxes. And we get a victory with the... oh, I'm all of a sudden forgetting their names. With the Magmar, yeah. Okay, next one is going to be the Vetruvian. We got a breakthrough provoke to defeat the Magmar general in 1 turn. This one, it sounds a little bit more complex than it really is. Now, currently, we have this little scorpion guy back here that deals double damage to minions, but he's way back there and can't do anything. We've got these 2 orb weavers kind of blocked off, and this guy has 8 life. These guys only do 2 damage each. We also have our hero here. We don't use his Bloodborne ability, but anyway. We've got a Primus Shieldmaster in our way. As far as what we've got as far as abilities go, we've got Bone Swarm, which deals 2 damage to the enemy general and all enemy minions around him. These guys have 4 life. It's not going to kill them, but it's going to deal some damage. You have the Astral Phasing, which gives friendly minions plus 5 health and flying, which could move this guy anywhere on the field. It does give him plus 5 health, so we don't want to move him right there. That spot is very important to us. And we also have the Frostbone Naga, which is deal 2 damage to all minions and generals around it. So it's going to do an AoE 2 damage. So you can sort of see where I'm going to be going with this. Let's go ahead and do the Astral Phasing first. That's going to give him extra life and flying. The extra life doesn't matter so much, except it makes this spot unviable. So we can go ahead and move him straight up. He's going to come in here, deals double damage, so he's going to do exactly 6 damage to the Primus Shieldmaster. Going to take a little damage back, but let's go ahead and move forward. Now, when we move forward, this opens this up for a summoning spot. So we could do Frostbone Naga there and deal 2 damage to everything around it. And we are going to, yeah, we're going to do that first. Let's go ahead and drop that out. It doesn't matter which order you do these in. You're going to do 2 damage regardless. So let's do a Bone Swarm there. It's going to take out these 2 provoke allies there. So we move on forward, and we should be able to take him for the last 4 damage with these little orb weavers, and a pretty nice finisher there. If you didn't know the little scorpion dealt double damage, this would be a little bit troublesome. I know a few people had trouble with this one the first time they saw it, but pretty much you just kill everything and move forward through. And finally, Vanar, Approaching Cold, probably the easiest one of this set once you figure it out. It's so straightforward. This one is essentially just learning how to summon and rush. We've got all these guys between us and the enemy. Doesn't matter what they are. We're not going to be touching any of them. As long as they don't have Provoke, we're happy. But what we got to do is we got to move up just a little bit. We just got a whole bunch of like mass summons. We got this one that summons 3 things. It summons 3 walls that extends our summoning ability. The Crystal Wisp just gives us an extra resource. And then we have the Saberspine Tiger here with Rush, which is what we need to use to kill the 3-life Voth over in the corner. He's way over there. So what I like to do is I like to summon the Crystal Wisp first, drop out the Bone Chill walls just right along that line, and you just drop the Saberspine Tiger up there, just making a path. You move over into any of these 3 spots and just smack him in the face. Period. Easiest one out of the bunch. But if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time on the Duelyst Challenges, where we go on to slightly more complex challenges that may have stumped a few people their first time around. Keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.